Hello, Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I wanted to speak with you today about something that pertains to mostly women, but men in a way too, because women wear lipstick and men kiss women and children play with makeup, and so it really is something that everyone should know about, but certainly women in particular, and that is that lead is present in lipstick. And I do a lecture frequently about living healthy in a toxic world, and honestly I hadn't heard of this one. A very dear friend of mine recently found that on a blood test she had high lead levels, and she attributes it to lipstick. So she gave me this information. I did a little research, and I will be the first to admit that at first I kind of went in the wrong direction. I looked at some research and I was finding a lot of contrary evidence, so at first I thought maybe this is a little bit blown out of proportion, and then I followed my own good advice, which is you look at the source, and a lot of the source of this was the Food and Drug Administration, which granted we like to think has our back, but they're the ones that told us that aspartame was safe, and certainly a lot of different medications that are on the market we hear are safe, only to later find out that they're causing other illnesses of a very serious nature, including suicidal tendencies and people to die. So you have to look at the source. So I looked a little bit deeper, and sure enough, it's interesting with cosmetics in general. I'm focusing on lipstick today because obviously you wear lipstick and you eat lipstick involuntarily, but certainly a little different than maybe eyeshadow that you're not exactly eating. 61% of brands tested, and these are major brands, not off brands, had detectable levels of lead, and 31% were above the exceeded limit of allowable for something that is ingested, which lipstick, as I said, to some degree is ingested. I'm looking down at my notes here, excuse me. The safe level for lead for humans is nothing, is 0. So there is no safe level. Yet it's not illegal that lipstick companies don't declare lead in their product because the FDA doesn't force them to do so. So this is something that's come out that we really need to look at because lead is a neurotoxin. It's dangerous for everyone, but let me go sort of in a hierarchy here. For a woman who's pregnant, it is very, very dangerous for herself as well as her fetus, the developing baby. I think of being a little girl and playing with my mother's makeup, and lead is known to lower the IQ level of children under the age of 5. So moms, playing with your makeup is not such a good idea because there's heavy metals in most makeup, and especially the lead in the lipstick. The symptoms associated with lead ingestion are many and variable, so anything from fatigue to hyperactivity, so it goes both ways, any sort of loss of mental clarity, abdominal pain, loss of appetite, constipation, let me look down again, irritability, headaches, having a metallic taste in your mouth, insomnia, so trouble sleeping, nausea, reproductive problems, reduced cognitive abilities, meaning your mental clarity is not what you'd like it to be, weight loss. So there's a very, very long list that has to be looked at, and so what I'm going to do is do some more research into brands of lipstick that do not have lead in them, and I'll get back to you on some of the good ones because I'm a girly girl and I definitely wear makeup. So I think it's important though to really know, especially if you have any of these problems, if you have any neurological problems, you definitely want to get that lead out. So words to the wise and a little bit of caution here. It's great to look pretty, but we definitely don't want to do it to the detriment of our health, and especially want to make sure that our children are not getting into our makeup stash. So until next time, I wish you very good health, and in the meantime I'm going to get back to you pretty fast on some good brands to use that are safe. All right, it was great talking to you, and I'll get back to you for part B on this one.